Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach you the first chapter of science, laws of motion. Students, you open your textbook. I am reading from textbook and explaining you. In which of the following examples can you sense motion? How will you explain presence and absence of motion? Following examples are: first example is the flight of a bird. The flight of a bird. Second, a stationary train. A stationary train. Leaves flying through air. Leaves flying through air. A stone lying. A stone lying on a hill. From these examples, which are in motion and which are is not in motion? Now we can easily say the flight of a bird is in motion. A stationary train, it is not in motion. Leaves flying through air, these are also in motion. A stone lying on a hill, it is at rest position, so it is not in motion. Now look in your textbook. We see the motion of several objects every day. Sometimes we cannot see the motion of an object directly, as in the case of a breeze. In the case of breeze, we cannot see the motion directly. Can you list other examples of motion besides those given here? Some other examples, can you tell me, students? Waterfall. Waterfall also in motion, but we cannot easily observe it. Now look in your textbook. You are traveling in a bus. Is the person sitting next to you in motion? What do you take into consideration to decide if an object is moving or not? You have learned that motion is a relative concept. If the position of an object is changing with respect to its surroundings, then it is said to be in motion. Otherwise, it is said to be at rest. What is given here? If the position of an object is changing with respect to its surroundings, then it is said to be in motion. Otherwise, it is said to be at rest. Otherwise, it is said to be at rest. Why we say any object in motion? When we say if the position of an object is changing with respect to its surroundings. Position is changing with respect to its surroundings, then it is to be in motion. Otherwise, it is to be at rest. It is as it is means it is not in motion. One thing, what is motion? Do you understand this? After that, now we see the relation between displacement and the distance. In your textbook, you look, measure the distance between 2 points A and B in different ways as shown in figure. Now measure the distance along the dotted line. Which distance is correct according to you and why? Now look below. Shital first went to her friend Sangita's house on her way to school in figure 1.1b. Prashant went straight from home to school. Both are walking with same speed. Prashant and Sheetal both are walking with same speed. Who will take less time to reach the school and why? Sheetal and Prashant, they are travel from same point, but Sheetal first went to her friend's house, Sangita's house. Then from Sangita's house they both together went to school. But in case of Prashant went directly to school from his house. In the above example, is there a difference between the actual distance and the distance travel? What is it? Here, question asked us, is there a difference between the actual distance and the travel distance? Yes, in case of Sheetal, here is the actual distance from house to school. But she traveled path A and after that path B. So actual distance is different and the distance traveled by Sheetal is different. From this example, we understand the actual difference between the distance and displacement. What is the definition of distance? Distance is the length of the actual path traveled by an object in motion while going from one point to another. Distance is the length of the actual path traveled by an object. Distance means what? It is the actual path traveled by an object. It is distance. Now displacement is the minimum distance between the starting and finishing points, and displacement is the minimum distance between the starting and finishing points. Do you understand, students? Distance is the length of the actual path traveled by an object. What is the definition of displacement? Displacement is the minimum distance between the starting and finishing points. It is minimum distance, the shortest distance between the 2 points. It is called displacement. Then which is the shortest distance between 2 points? It is 1300 meter. So this is the displacement and this is distance traveled by Sangeeta, and 1300 meter is also distance traveled by the Prashant. Do you understand, students, the basic difference between distance and displacement? In next video, we see some remaining points. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye. Take care.